Hey, first grade. Today we are going to talk about goods and services in the home, the school, and in the community. At the end of today's lesson, you should be able to identify, that means name, some examples of goods and services in the home, school, and community. First, let's talk about the meaning of the word goods. Goods are products you use that you can touch and feel. It doesn't mean something is good. It means that it's something you can use. Examples of goods in the home are clothes, toys, and furniture. Can you find two other goods in this picture? Now you know what goods are, so let's talk about services. Services are any work one person does for another person. Having your hair cut by a barber is an example of a service. Let's look at some examples of services in the home. Watering plants is a service in the home. Doing chores like vacuuming is a service in the home. And feeding the dog is a service in the home. I'm making a peanut butter and honey sandwich for my daughter, Caitlin. The bread and the peanut butter are goods because they're actual physical objects we can hold and use. Me doing the work of making a sandwich for her is a service. Now I want you to pause this video and take some time to identify, that means name, two examples of goods and services in your home. Now let's look at goods and services in the school. We may not actually be at school, but we can still find examples of goods at school. iPads are a good at school. Books are another example of goods at school. And if you look closely at this picture, you can see another good at school. Those chairs. Now let's talk about services at school. Services are work one person does for another person. When a teacher teaches a student, that's providing a service. Miss Kim and Miss Rachel, our custodians, provide the service of keeping our school clean. Even students can provide services at school. Our video crew provides a service by keeping us informed. Now it's your turn. Pause this video again and name two examples of goods and services at school. Okay, now it's time to talk about goods and services in the community. Food you buy at the grocery store is an example of a good in the community. In this video, you can see a lot of goods in the community. Cars, traffic lights, and street signs are all examples of goods in the community. Now let's think about services in our community. The police department provides a service by keeping people safe in the community. The fire department also works to keep people in our community safe. They provide a service as well. Whenever you go through a drive-through, the people who prepare your food are providing a service. Okay, it's your turn one last time. Think about two examples of goods and services you can find in the community.